You're welcome to this section of our tutorial. We have successfully applied all our Mixamo animations into our control rig for this character. Okay, we are coming straight to the NLA. As you can see, as I have expanded my screen so that we can work on this area right here. So you see all the actions. These over here are called tracks. So for every action we added, you can see that it created a new track. And over here, these are our animation strips. So this is how, in this area, the non-linear animation is where we layer various animation to form a sequence. Okay, so here animations get combined and there are a lot of other features you see. Now this panel over here, for you to bring it out, you can just press N on your keyboard to close and open it up. But for you to see these details, the strip has to be selected. If I do not select a strip, you see it disappears. But as soon as I select a strip, you see it gives me this option to work with. We'll get to this part, but first I want to talk about this, how the NLA works. Now you can see my start and end frame is just, my start frame is 1 and my end frame is 73. So I'm going to press shift and left direction to go to the first frame. As you know, you can press shift and back direction to go to the last frame. Okay, so I'm at the first frame now. You can see we have our idle animation is the first. So our control rig idle animation, we have our control rig walk to stop. But I'm going to press space bar to play this right now, and you will notice something. It's only, in as much as we have about 6 animations here, it is only the idle animation that's playing. Why? Because the Blender's NLA favors the track that's at the top most. So if I add another one over here, it's going to play that one instead. So the question you should ask yourself is, why is it not playing all of them at once, since they are all starting from frame 1? Now the answer to this question is right here in the extrapolation mode. So extrapolation is telling Blender you have 3 of them. You have nothing, you have hold forward, and you have nothing, you have hold, and you have hold forward. Currently is at hold. When we click on hold, it means that it's going to hold this animation throughout the duration where it exists and ignore everything that's below it. So, but when we're doing blending animations, we need it to read all the tracks. So for it to be able to read the next track that's below it, you need to change this to nothing. Yeah, first of all, you change it to nothing, which means that after this animation finished playing, it's going to go back to its T-pose. Just to prove my point, I'm going to come somewhere here. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to increase my end frame to the end of this idle animation. Yeah, so I'll bring my part this over here and press play. So it's at nothing right now. So when it finishes, look at what happens. When it finishes, it switches to the ending of walk to stop. Why? Because walk to stop is on hold. Can you see it? So if walk to stop was not, let's say we were to disable every other animation here, you see it will go back to the T-pose from nothing to hold. So when I change it to hold and I bring it and it plays to the end, you notice that it holds the last pose. It doesn't change, it just stays in that last pose. I think this option is also the same. Hold forward. Okay, what we want to do now is we want to change this blending mode. Blending is talking about how the how it blends to animation, how it goes from one animation into another animation. The reason why it's not playing these actions down here is because we said replace. So throughout it's going to replace anything that's under it for the duration of the length of this animation. So if we change this to combine, because we want to combine it with another animation, so I will enable this one here now. We also have to tell this guy under here that we don't want you to hold, we want you to do nothing. So that's the default setting you want. You want nothing and it should combine. And this track over here, we have to change. I forgot to change this, the blending option. You want to put combine. So generally just note that you should put nothing over here and combine, unless for certain reasons you want a particular action to hold for a while. Okay, so now as soon as we've done this, you see that our character is now looking kind of deformed. Let me remove the overlays, okay, so that they stop. You can see what's happening to the character. You can see that the hands of the character are twisted. Why? This is because it is reading two animations at the same time. So it's playing both the idle pose and the pose and the walk to stop. So how do we fix this issue? Very simple. We have to give them their own breathing space, which means that this walk to stop, we're going to drag it forward down the timeline to somewhere like this. So it's going to hold the rifle, now hold the rifle, and it's going to walk forward. Can you see that? We have successfully combined the action. But you also notice something, yeah? When it gets here, the hand becomes the hand, for the duration where we still have this little extension of the idle, you see that the hand will be messed up because it's not understanding what to do with the hand. So once immediately we pass where this strip ends and go proper into the walk to stop animation, you see that the hand will correct itself. So how do we fix it? The way we fix it is these two options that are down here. It's called the blend in and blend out. Blending is for an animation that is coming. For in this case now, blending refers to this one because we are about to enter it, so we are blending into it. Whereas this one that's finishing is what we give the blend out. And mind you, it could be in any order. The idle animation could be down here and this one could be up here. Do you understand? So it doesn't mean that because it's at the top that's why we blend out. No, it's the animation track that's where the animation strip that's coming to an end, that's where you blend out. So what happens? Let's click on this one. I'm just going to click on it and I'm going to increase the blend out so you cannot see that white line. You can see this white line. So I'm going to blend it to the beginning of the walk to stop animation, which is this guy. So I just want it to overlap like this, and I'm going to select the walk to stop and we're going to give it the blend. Sorry, for this one we're giving it the blend out, and for this we're going to give it the blend in. So we'll blend it to the ending of this. So let's now, you can see that the hand has fixed itself. Yes, so when you scroll back from the idle animation, it goes straight into the walk, and you can see the transition is seamless. Okay, so basically that's it. That's how you blend your animations.